Hey guys, this is Elliott Spicer here at Spicer Greene Jewelers in beautiful Asheville, North Carolina. And today we're going to be doing our diamond video on cut. So I'm going to talk about what the cut grade of a diamond is. I'm going to show you some awesome visual examples of different diamonds with different cut grades. And at the end of the video, I'm going to show you a really cool new piece of technology we have here at Spicer Greene that talks objectively about the cut of a diamond and the sparkle. So sit back, relax, and enjoy our video on cut. So the first thing I want to talk about when we're talking about diamond cut is the difference between the cut of a diamond and the shape of a diamond. The cut of the diamond is talking about the light performance and the proportions of the diamond and how much it sparkles. Well, the shape of the diamond is the difference between a round diamond, an oval diamond, a pear-shaped diamond, a princess cut. So it's really the overall shape is shape appeal. Cut is talk about proportions and light performance. So when we're talking about the cut of the diamond, the most widely used grading system is the Gemological Institute of America's grading system. And this grading system goes from excellent, very good, good, fair, and poor. And it's broken down for cut, polish, and symmetry on round diamonds. And on fancy shaped diamonds, it's only broken down for symmetry and polish. Now, there's kind of three different factors that factor into the overall cut grade of the diamond: cut, symmetry, and polish. Now, the cut of the diamond is talking about the light performance and the proportions of the diamond and how much it sparkles. The best way to think about polish is actually thinking about it like a piece of wood. If you took sandpaper and used many grits of sandpaper to make it really smooth, it's the same thing they do with a diamond. Instead of sandpaper, they actually use diamond dust and different grits to give you the best polish possible and the most clean finish on the surface of the diamond. Now, symmetry is very easy. What you want to think about when you're talking about symmetry in the diamond is you want to think about the diamond cut into 4 quadrants. How identically the quadrants match up together will actually determine the symmetry grade of that diamond. So when we're breaking down the cut grade, we're actually breaking it down to look for the overall sparkle factor of a diamond. Now, in the diamond industry, we break down this sparkle factor in 3 different ways. The first thing we look at is dispersion, which is the spectral colors of a diamond, so those beautiful red, blue, and green flashes that you see while you're looking at a diamond. The second thing we're looking at is brilliance. So brilliance is the balance of white light and dark light in the diamond. And then the last thing is actually scintillation, which is when you move the diamond on your hand or you move it, on your ears or your neck or wherever you're wearing them, how much movement is there in the diamond? Now, when you look at the GIA cut grade, it should really easily break down the sparkle factor when you look at an excellent diamond to a very good or a fair or poor diamond, right? Well, that's unfortunately not always the case. There's been many studies in our industry done that are actually showing diamonds with very good proportions will outperform excellent proportions when you're looking at those 3 factors. So my advice to anybody buying a diamond is look at many different stones, find the one you fall in love with, and then go from there. You always have to look at a diamond before you purchase. So here's a really cool piece of technology we have at our store here at Spicer Greene Jewelers. And I'm comparing and contrasting 2 diamonds. So the diamond on the right-hand side, this one right here, this is actually a diamond that we own and it's currently in our stock. So it's an H in color, it's an SI2 in clarity, but the most important thing that we're talking about today is the cut. This is actually a very good cut. So if we remember back to our GI scale, it's 1 below the best, which is excellent. And again, this diamond is graded by Gemological Institute of America, an independent grading laboratory. Now, when you look on this diamond, this is a diamond that would actually be a rejection stone for me. It's not something I'd be willing to carry in my stock, but I borrowed the scan from one of my vendors. So this is actually an I in color, an SI1 in clarity, but the cut grade is excellent. And it's also graded by the exact same laboratory, the Gemological Institute of America. Now, when we go into the light performance of these 2 diamonds, it tells us a really interesting story. So our diamond on the right is actually 1 full GIA cut grade below this diamond, but when you look at an objective technology that just breaks down the overall sparkle with no human interference, it's actually showing that it's a much higher performing diamond. If you look, the brilliance is higher, the sparkle is higher, the fire is the same, the symmetry is the same, but overall it's actually performing at a higher level than the diamond that's excellent cut. So this is just a really good way to show you that the grade does have a range. So don't buy a diamond just based on the grade alone. You want to buy it based on the look, and you want to look at the grade, but don't rely solely on the grade. Now, when you're looking at diamonds, online, if you are looking at them, there's no quality control. So when I go through and buy a diamond for my stock, I go through over 100 diamonds to pick the very best. And this is a very good example of that. Now on our website too, we also have a bunch of different diamonds listed with these scans on them so you can compare and contrast for yourself. Well guys, I hope you got a lot out of our video on diamond cut. I hope it was very educational for you. Now if you have any questions for me or any of the team here at Spicer Greene, you can feel free to visit our website and drop us a line at www.spicergreene.com. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe this video. We're also on Pinterest and Facebook, so like us there too. Until next time, have a great one.